and happy September. Today we'll be looking at Bamboo Grove, which is the brand new Guild Wars map for the month of September. We'll be doing a map overview, looking at the map effects, see who benefits from these effects, some strategies, and potential team ideas. I've recently rebranded my channel, so I'm doing a couple of War of Vision videos. If you enjoy it, please give me a subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be informed whenever I post new videos. I'm doing 2 today. So let's get right into it. Bamboo Grove, which is a ice missile attack beneficiary, so anyone who has that. There's only really 2 units, which is Barrett, brand new, and Curry, Wizette. So those 2, I haven't really seen much of those, and you probably won't see them for a couple of days, so there's not much to worry about on that end. I'm just going to kind of just mess around. I have the team that I was kind of using from the previous Guild Wars map, and I'm going to just bring it in just to show you kind of how the psychology of the map. It's very interesting, and we'll go right into it.
Alright then, here we go.
Alright, so here's the map. Very interesting map. You see there's 2 side units which are on the lower platform, and then you have the main unit or the center unit which is on a above higher platform. For people who played Final Fantasy Tactics or veterans of Final Fantasy Tactics, you'll know on the side there's like a little bit of a mud pit. For veterans of the game, you'll know that whenever you walk through those mud pits, your movement is reduced. So it probably takes like a -2 or -3 away from the movement whenever you walk through those. So generally we'd want everybody to try to go up to the top and to try to cross through the center of the map so that you're not really slowed down. The other option, as you can see Frederica, is if you have a missile unit or a unit who's able to hit from long distances, you would probably want a hard-hitting or somebody that can one-shot maybe one of those side units to create a bit of a disadvantage or knock the unit off of their purpose. For example, Yuna, a great example, whenever you hit her or whenever you hit another unit, then she goes into healing mode and she's not looking to attack or looking to kill any other units. Coming back to what I was saying about that mud pit or that little slick that's there, you're going to see here that Orin, who has a move of 3, is only able to move 1. So there's a negative move whenever you're moving through this patch. Agria, same thing. She has move 3, and then she's going to move, and she can only move 1. She wasn't even able to move up to attack Orin. So the strategy would probably be have somebody who's ranged or go around through the center. Alright, so by using a team that's not very optimized, we're able to get some sort of success. But from what I've noticed, I believe the best strategy for this map is to have a slower tank in the center. That way, everybody on the enemy side will perform their first turn, and with the hate, it'll drive everybody in the center. With that slower tank, they'll slowly move forward, and then the enemies will slowly converge on that tank. The 2 other units, either a healing unit or a missile unit, will pick off the other units as they kind of converge into the center. So what I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to bring in Charlotte. Charlotte is an extremely good magic tank, and when well equipped is a pretty good physical tank. Also, depending on how you equip her, she can be a little bit slower, so she's going to be able to take that turn after everybody else, and it'll probably play into the strategy that I think will work on this map. I was actually thinking of using the curl card, but then I realized I'm probably just better off using Vow of Love, getting the 5 hate, also the 30% attack boost. Also, there is a crit evasion for the lightning units. So because I'll have Charlotte and I plan on using Frederica, it's probably just a good all-around idea to use that card. So for the third unit, I'm going to go to the safe route and just use Yuna. I'm going to try to make her a little bit faster than Charlotte. to ensure that she is following up on her, at least trying to get to her fast enough to heal her. Or worst case, if she's knocked out, then she's going to be able to get to her and hit her with a full life, which should probably save the game or save my team. But we'll see how it works. You can always fine tune, but let's try this strategy and see how it works. So if speed becomes an issue, I might equip the Helena card, but since I really want Charlotte to survive long enough for the team to get in there and start picking off people, I'll equip the Horn first team Solidus card, and for the slash defense, for that extra slash resistance.
All right then, take that. Here we go.
So unlike the first round when 2B was engaged, slightly engaged by Frederica, she moved towards Frederica. Now, because Charlotte has hate, the teams are slowly starting to move towards the center, which is great. Charlotte is well equipped to probably take a couple of shots from Titus, and Frederica is going to slowly come up to the center, and she's going to start to pick off the other units. I accidentally left the bells on Yuna, but it's not a big deal. Now's the time to make mistakes, and we'll adjust accordingly. If she didn't use the bells, then most likely she probably would have been close enough to hit Charlotte with Revive, or use Nimble Movement, would allow her to hop up that big step there as opposed to going around. But what ideally what I would want Yuna to do is to get close enough to Charlotte to heal her before everybody else kind of gets there and starts to beat on Charlotte 3-on-1 or 2-on-1. Alright, so now Frederica's in range. 2B is coming into range and she's going to start to attack Charlotte. Hopefully Charlotte's able to resist maybe another 2 or 3 shots, depending on what Titus does here. Oh, perfect. So one more shot. Frederica's going to take out Titus. There you go. And what's Charlotte going to do this round? Oh, she's going to swipe and it's probably going to miss because 2B has ridiculous evade. But what I was hoping for is that Yuna was going to be able to come back at this point and then hit her with some, maybe a Kuraga or something, and get her life back up so that the other units are kind of just still going after Charlotte. Either way, I should probably still win this one out because Frederica is faster than Agrias, or the Agrias that I'm fighting against. Agrias can be rather quick, depending on how she's built. And then Yuna's probably going to full life right now.
Time for a
Oh, Bursting Light. Okay. A bit nervous here. Oh, okay. Not stopped. Aeon Bond, she's filled back up. So hopefully now this turn she's going to go and full life.
pinpoint.
Alright, full life. So I should be fine now. Now it's just a matter of kind of running out the clock. Then she's going to go after... Agrias is not going to focus on Yuna or focus on Frederica anymore, so I should be pretty much
My
good.
trigger finger just reacted on its own. I got bored.
Alright, and there you have it. So using a better, slightly more fine-tuned team, we're able to get a little bit more success. This is the team that I use. We'll just go over overview over the units once again. So we have Charlotte, which is at 83 agility. Like I said, a slower tank unit. Then you have Yuna, which is at 90 agility. I might want to speed her up just to get her closer. And then you have Frederica at 100, which she did her part great. So once again, this is the strategy I believe. You have a slower tank in the center which has hate, causing all the 3 units to converge. And then you have a ranged unit, somebody similar to Cloud or Helena, Frederica, which is picking off the units, and then you have a healer at the end, kind of healing that tank to ensure the tank is surviving all those shots from maybe 2 or 3 of the units once they get in there. So what do you think of the strategy? Do you think it works? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What strategy will you use? Leave a comment in the comment section, and if you enjoy the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Thank you, and stay tuned for another video that I'm doing today. I will do pulls for the Final Fantasy Remake units. See you soon.